We've got the Boston Celtics facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's Caruso. Can't get it to fall.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Holmgren. Up and in on the layup.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Outside Holiday. Outside Porzingis. White for three. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Dort. To the middle. Holmgren inside. Goes up with it again. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Tatum with a screen. Outside Porzingis. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, BA.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, he's got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true. And what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all. I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
And the shot's good.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Tatum with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Outside, Brown. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Boston. There's a minute 40 left in the opening quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Pass to Tatum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Pass to Tatum. Inside. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. Lets it fly. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Can't hit that one.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Pass to Holmgren. Dort with it. Back to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Here's the three. Boston pulls it in. The ball's knocked loose. Caruso, right side. And that's not going to go. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 8. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
BA, I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Porzingis misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the left wing. Holmgren with it. Now guarded by Brown. Screen by Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
And Tatum, here we go. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Holmgren. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Stolen by Caruso. To the right side. Dort outside. Back to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to review the game plan. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, BA. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence. You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Porzingis sets a screen. Pass to White. There's the triple. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. White with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Now Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Back to Porzingis. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Boston pulls it in. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent gameplay.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Caruso. It's hauled in by White. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Tatum. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And it's Thunder's ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pass to Williams. Dort with it. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
The kick out to White. Now Tatum. The 3. Dort grabs the miss. Caruso, right side. It's stolen by Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Operating inside. Porzingis.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Williams. From down in the low post, it goes. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Outside Tatum. 2 on the clock. Can't get the layup. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Thunder. Up 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the expression, not enough touches to go around, do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And it's Caruso on the take. Good D by Porzingis.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Pass to Porzingis. And here's White. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
Hartenstein with it. And stolen by Brown. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 40, Luke Cornett.
On the wing, Holiday. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Cornett. Outside Holiday. 2 on the clock for the lead. The Thunder with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
Here's Caruso.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Pass to Cornette. Now here's Tatum. Back to Cornette. The kick to Tatum. For the lead. Tatum drills the three.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Tries it from 16. And they'll get another chance. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, that's the last thing they need. This game's too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Brown. The kick to Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Dort. The three ball. It's hauled in by White. The Celtics with the lead. Down low. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Outside for Dort. Takes the three. Pure from three-point range. So Dort's got 5.
Nice job by Lou Dort to make his way to the corner and then make the shot.
Tatum can't hit. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. 2-point game. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren for 2. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Porzingis. He's covered by Holmgren. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis, a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Screen by Holmgren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He hits the second from the line. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. Tatum showing off the strength. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Thunder, leading by 1. Don't go anywhere.
The Celtics, 31.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Pass to Holmgren. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Ooh, here's White on the drive. Holiday from long range. He buries it from 3.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Outside Tatum. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. Dort outside. Right side, Williams. They set a pick. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Pass to Porzingis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Caruso with it. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. Holiday grabs the miss. Back to Tatum. Now here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Caruso. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Dort outside. There's a screen. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing. Down low. Here's Holmgren.
What great defensive effort there from Porzingis to get an arm out to contest that shot.
Inside. And he hits it to tie the game. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, one thing we know, Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Tatum. There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 2-point ball game.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Holmgren's got 9 points now in the second half. Outside, White. So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line in a very tight game.
Caruso outside. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Holmgren's got 8 points here in the quarter.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
.54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Right wing. For 3, Porzingis. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Williams. It's stolen by Holiday. Now the Celtics on the move. Porzingis sets a screen. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. For the win! Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll... Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Now Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shea playing big inside.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it. Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Right side, Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's aggressive defense. Shai always competing on that end of the floor. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, left side. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. A little over a minute and a half gone now in overtime. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Holmgren. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Holmgren's got 21 points in the game.
Nice steady play from Holmgren against the ticking clock. I mean, focus there on finding the shot.
Porzingis sets a screen. Three-pointer, Holiday. And the Celtics another three.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Pass to Holmgren. Hook loose. White with a steal. And here's Brown for three. And Brown knocking down the triple.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Williams misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Porzingis with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Tatum from long range. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They trail by 6. Williams from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 12-4 run. On the wing, Caruso. Hoop poked away. White with the steal. Launches a three. It's off. So we see Boston get the win here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Alex. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shea
so important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
The kick out to White. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Caruso misses. Outside Tatum. Inside. Here's White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Caruso. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And here's Caruso outside.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside, Brown. Takes the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. We want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
And now we go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Mark Dagnall.
We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend. And Coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time, too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Okay, thanks, Allie. This one for 3.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Back to Dort. Takes a 3. Rebound Boston. Left side White. Pass to Porzingis. It's Brown on the wing. Holiday with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. And stolen by Holmgren. Caruso with it. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Dort. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Celtics lead by 3. Right side Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. The finish! And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's just anticipation from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, making things happen defensively and turning it into offense.
Brown scanning the floor. Porzingis for 3. Williams grabs the board. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Celtics making their last shot. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Now here's Brown. Oh, misses the dunk. Here's Dort. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, Lou Dort sprints the floor, taking advantage of good defense by his teammate to get an easy opportunity.
Here's Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
6 on the shot clock. Tatum. Dort grabs the miss. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Here's Holmgren. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so the first quarter is in the books. Oklahoma City ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Hauser. Outside Holiday. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. Clock is at 3. Now Tatum. Dort defending. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Down low. Chet not messing around inside.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Celtics trail by 6. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Boston with the ball. Trailing by 8. Outside Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And that one's good. Porzingis. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Oh, got that one up quick. Holiday's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Dort. Caruso outside. Back to Dort. Now here's Caruso. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
It's Dort on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
To the middle. Back to Holmgren. And Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Left side Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And a fast break now for the Thunder.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Porzingis. And that's going to be a travel.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Thunder leading by 8. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Caruso. Screen by Holmgren. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Shot from the inbound. Boston pulls it in.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Tatum. Pass to Brown. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. 4 on the clock. Back to Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills the elbow jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Holiday. Pass to Brown. They kick it out to Porzingis. Oh, the deep ball from Porzingis.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Thunder leading by 5. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Pass to Brown. Inside. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
Thunder foul. Williams. First personal foul.
Pass to Tatum. Down low. Here's Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
The drive by Holiday. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the inside. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Pass to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the persistence inside of Chet Holmgren.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Right side Brown. Back to Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
I mean, what an athletic play for Holiday. Showing up the defense with a jam.
Outside Porzingis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
To the paint. Holmgren. Back to Caruso. Williams with the screen. Back to Caruso. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance. Caruso's got 6 points.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Now here's Tatum. Still no points. Poke loose. To the middle. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
NBA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Now here's Tatum. Inside. For the tie. Uses the glass to drop it in. He's got 17.
We're talking about a big man with excellent touch. Porzingis will never shy away from a mid-range opportunity.
Nails it from 3.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Celtics on D. It's a 1-point game. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Dort. 4-3. It's hauled in by White. Pass to Holiday. For the lead. To the inside. Kick out to Brown. Outside Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from... Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Thunder with a lead. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Outside, Williams. Now here's Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5. Dort for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Now Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Brown to take the lead. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Well, one of the most valued shots in all the NBA, the corner 3, and Jaylen Brown makes easy work of it.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Down low. Hauled in by Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. To the inside. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Ooh, poked away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with it. Shot clock at 6. And here's Caruso outside. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
They kick it out to Porzingis. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Right side, Tatum. Back to White. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Pass to Caruso. Beyond the arc. Holiday grabs the miss. The Celtics with the lead. And so they foul intentionally.
It's Caruso. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Oklahoma City ball.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Williams on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren for two.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. Caruso grabs the board. Thunder leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. The 3 from Holmgren. And Porzingis with the block. Operating inside. Porzingis.
Embrace the spotlight, KP. Delivery in a big moment for Porzingis.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by White. Williams from long range. Drains the triple. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
On the wing, Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brown. The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
The 3 from Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.